right, you guys, so I'm back. Okay, so this is episode 9 of Baddies chapter 2 USA, and this is my psychoanalysis commentary. So baby, it's looking like an episode of School Days. You know, we got the two light-skinned girls versus the two dark-skinned or brown-skinned girls. I was just tripping about E.T. It's just a little joke, y'all. I was tripping about E.T. because it's like, bitch, when did you ever become a mediator? A messy mediator at that. Tell me, I'm tired of the catty shit. Bitch, you are a catty shit. I'm just tired of them fighting. It's just kind of lackluster. We get it. Like, all of y'all bitches. I mean, you know what it really is that Bahati turned into a monster that they can't control, a monster that went up the social ranks of Zeus, right? So you know, when those two grasshopper bitches, when they was on Baddies Gone Wild, they was sneaking people, they was jumping people, they was bullying people, they was doing the most. They were very nasty towards Bahati. That's why Bahati's being nasty to them. So I don't really care about Bahati, beating up on Hurricane and running after her and all this shit. Yeah, she turned into a monster, but when she wasn't that way, y'all was fucking with her. So now that she's turned into this beast or whatever that you can't fucking control, now it's an issue. Like, everything that girl Bahati is doing to them bitches, if you really think about it, they fucking deserve it. Go back and watch Baddies Gone Wild and see how the fuck them bitches was acting on the show. So of course now they're not in the environment where they can flex and bully people like how they did on Baddies Gone Wild. They're in a what you call it? They're on set with other castmates and women that ain't gonna go for all of that. You feel me? So anyway, I'm just tired of them fighting. It's just lackluster. I'm just over it. Like, figure something out. But I know Bahati just wants to take them through the ringer because of what they did to her on the show, and I don't blame her. If I moved up the social ranks and I have more privileges than y'all bitches do, because they get somewhat favor with production too, especially on their show. They sure do. But, if I moved up past their ranks and I was able to get away with doing them in, I would fucking do it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? After what you did to me on our show. It's only right. Damn, Hurricane got a nosebleed. It's interesting how, Emery and TT are complaining about the jumping and the sneaking, but yeah, it's funny how, TT and Emery is kind of like complaining about how they was getting jumped on and all this shit. Bitch, that's what y'all bitches was doing on BGW. So, see, it's easy to bully on milder, more docile girls, but when you're in a show with a bunch of other bullies, bigger bullies than you, then you end up becoming the same victim that you made other people become. Yeah, I really don't give a fuck about this. Next scene. I don't know why these girls come to the sit down with wigs on. I would have came with some straight backs or a shaved fucking head. My hair something, girl. I don't get it. Emery is trying a lot more harder to get Bahati because she feel like Bahati been playing with her, and she was, bitch. She was beating your ass, running up on you like several times. She just kept getting you, like you was getting tired of fighting her and all that, They had their ways, but Bahati and Neek are way prettier than them girls. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Them girls are jealous. They are manly. That's why I call them grasshopper number 1 and grasshopper number 2, okay? Jealous, haters, bullies, masculine, unattractive, bad energy. Hopefully we see some growth from these ladies, or gentlemen. Amber said, Mariah, you a follower. Bitch, duh, how did you not know that? Everybody knows that Mariah's a fucking follower. Mariah go wherever the fucking wind blow. Here comes the part where Tashiki sets up Biggie. So she brings in Mariah Scary. So Mariah comes in with Biggie. So Mariah is the decoy. So she sends in Mariah to kind of prep Biggie for the setup. Okay. Mariah is the decoy and she's supposed to be there to make things appear as if it's not a setup. She's there to have a preliminary conversation or a preliminary argument to kind of disturb Biggie's peace. You can tell Biggie just wants to have fun. She's playing the game. She's not expecting anything that's about to come. She's not expecting it. She's not seeing it coming, but they all know that it's coming. These bitches are giving Cabo 6 energy. A lot of the girls on here do. Ivory, Tashiki, Big Lex, thank you, Spirit. They give Cabo 6 energy. These are the type of bitches that would do Biggie in like how they did Shanquella Robinson. I said what I said. Tashiki and her friends walk in. That Mariah all of a sudden is getting like, she's getting even more like aggressive with her and shit. where he's getting on your nerves as soon as Tashiki walk in. They'll feel better about what they're about to do to Biggie. Oh, it's crazy how Mariah got activated as soon. That's how you know it's the setup. It's all planned. Mariah got activated as soon as Tashiki walked in. Y'all notice that? Biggie's not seeing the plot for what it is. Girl, I would have got up and left. Biggie is literally surrounded by snakes. It's important for you to follow your first mind, because if you're ever in this situation, kids, like, you need to leave. Okay, you know that you're surrounded by a bunch of snakes. You see how the setup is being laid out, you know, like the weird aggression and how she switched up and got even more activated once Tashiki got there. Then Tashiki acting all super casual and unsuspecting, like it's all a setup. Maybe she wants to talk to you and all this shit. Like they all planned this shit like to the T. They made sure that the friend sat right next to Biggie so she can get her. You know what I'm saying? Mariah's right across. The other friend is on the side. Tasiki right there. The girl that's supposed to hit Tasiki is that girl right there. The one that fought Miss Tree. Now, I don't know if Biggie knows Tashiki's real life friends, if she's ever partied with them or been around with them. But they sure, the girl right there, she sure is talking to her like as if she know her. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting tired of Mariah and the rest of these non-black bitches. They keep referring to black women as animals. Bitch, she's getting on my nerves. I really can't stand Mariah, but then again, I know why they bring her on here. She's, you know, good for TV, I guess. She always had a problem with black women. She was jealous of Asian doll. She's always super jealous of black women. Like, if you really notice it, most of her beef is with dark-skinned black women. I notice she's more nicer to like mixed and lighter-skinned biracial black women, because maybe those are the type of women that are probably in her family or whatever. But you could tell she don't like, you know, unambiguous black girls or women. So basically, this young lady is being Tashiki's mouthpiece, and she's trying to work herself up because she already know what they came to do is fight Biggie. So she's trying to get herself worked up by asking a bunch of questions. No, and then Biggie, she just looks so confused, like, what? I wouldn't explain shit. I would have got up and walked off. Like, I ain't got to explain shit to none of y'all motherfuckers. Bye. Peace out. If I was Biggie, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like she just like to punish herself. There's no way. I would have never been cool with Tashiki after she hugs Big Legs. That was just weird. I wouldn't have been cool with her. There's no way I would be sitting at a desk with her, with Mariah and a couple of her fucking friends. Like, girl, what did you think was gonna happen? Interesting how Tasiki is being overly critical with Biggie being friendly with Ciroc, but it was okay for Tashiki to hug Big Lex. It wasn't no big deal. There was always an excuse. She didn't want to fight Lex. Lex didn't want to fight her. They both was hesitant, both was scared of each other, I guess, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, so why is she being so overly critical with Biggie? I honestly feel that Ciroc would actually be a way better friend to Biggie. I could just peep Ciroc's energy, and I know that she will be a way better friend to Biggie than Tashiki and Anna combined, okay? I think Biggie needs to drop Tashiki as a friend, and I think she needs to start being cool with Ciroc and hanging out with her, because I feel like Ciroc is more of a genuine person. I don't think that Ciroc would hug her friends bully, or somebody trying to bully and hit her friend. I don't think she would just hug them and be like, hey girl, and all that bullshit. I think she would go toes. Biggie, they're not trying to understand you, because the point is she's supposed to come and hit you. They already had it planned and set up for her to hit you, for her to fight you. That's why they're not giving a fuck about what you're talking about. That's why you should get up and leave. So this is for any of the young people that are watching this right now. If you're in a situation like this and you're trying to reason with people and they're being aggressive with you, they're not hearing you, you need to get up and leave immediately. If you have a funny feeling about the conversation, like it's just going south, no matter what you're doing, so that means they already had it made up in their mind that they want to hurt you or that they want to 187 you, okay? Instead of questioning Biggie, Tashiki need to go get her ones, twos, threes, and fours with motherfucking Ciroc. Stop worrying about everybody else. Like, y'all just going after the weaker link instead of going ahead and doing like a round one, round two, round three. Well, they already had round one, but you know, she needed to try to get her lick back from Ciroc instead of worrying about what the fuck Biggie doing and hanging out with. You just bitter because the fight didn't go the way how you wanted it to go, you know. So as the girl attacks Biggie, Tasiki don't even get her ass about that damn seat. She got one foot on the chair. The other girls, they just sitting there trying to look as shocked as they possibly could look. But yeah, this is clear that it's a setup. I don't give a fuck what she's talking about on the internet and all that. I see the little headlines, but I ain't really watched the video. This was a setup. It didn't matter what Biggie said. The point was that girl was supposed to fight her. That's why she sat right there. That's why nothing didn't work out. All right, you guys, this is part 2 of episode 9 of Baddies USA, chapter 2, Psychoanalysis Commentary. So I have the subtitles on, and it says, Tashiki, you're holding me. I can't defend myself. You would think, this is how another way how you know it's a setup. You would think that because it's Tashiki's friend that's attacking Biggie, you would think that she would be trying to scoop up her friend, her homegirl, her actual homegirl. You would think that she would scoop her up first. What's her name? Rocky. So you would think that Tashiki would have scooped up Rocky and hold on to Rocky first, but she didn't. She only held on to Biggie. Biggie isn't even fighting back. Like she's trying to get away from this girl, but Tashiki is literally holding Biggie while she's getting attacked. Now there is a security guard that's in the middle, but that girl has a grip on Biggie, perhaps has a grip on her hair or something. But I immediately see Tashiki go after Biggie first. She should go after her friend because her friend is the aggressor and her friend is most likely able to beat up Biggie. She know that her friend Rocky is a fighter, so she should have went and hold Rocky first. The fact that she didn't tells me a whole lot. Makes me know for sure that it was a setup. Cause why the fuck are you grabbing Biggie for? You need to be grabbing your friend. Cause if anything, Biggie's trying to get loose. Tashiki, you're holding me. I can't defend myself. Tashiki, you're holding me. I can't defend myself. She's saying it multiple times, and this girl is still holding on to her. So they have successfully pulled the girls apart. Professionals, girl, you are not slick. That what Biggie was saying, I don't think she was trying to be smart. She was basically telling her, are you talking to hear me, or you just want to hear what you want to hear type shit. I don't think she was being rude when she asked that. She's like, are you really talking to listening to what I'm saying? Are you digesting what I'm saying, or are you just listening to respond to me? Because it was pretty obvious that's what the girl was doing. She wasn't trying to hear Biggie out. Like, the plan is stick to the plan. It don't matter what Biggie says, stick to the plan. We supposed to jump, or we supposed to do this, that, and the third. Okay? And making up excuses for her friend. Oh, when she said that to Rocky, that was bad. This, and that. No, girl. You was talking about Biggie probably the whole motherfucking ride to this restaurant. You was talking shit about Biggie to this girl, and y'all was planning how it was gonna be. You gonna sit next to her, and when she say something smart, you just gonna pop her, and this, and that. Let Mariah go in with her first and get her all ready. You know, like it's pretty obvious this was a setup. That I'm 100% sure that this is a fucking setup. Just the way how casual they're acting and how they were, how Mariah was aggressive with her, and she got even more activated when Tashiki walked in, and then Tashiki playing all coy like she don't know what's going on. Like, bitch, you're not fooling nobody. That is fuck. Because Rocky got rocked by Miss Tree. That bitch put her in a suplex or some bullshit like that. And Tashiki, she got done up by Ciroc. I mean, it is what it is. You should be worried about getting that bitch back instead of worrying about Biggie. It just seemed like they both wanted to punch down on a weaker opponent just to make themselves feel better about what happened. Her friend Rocky should have this same problem with Anna, because Anna was making Tashiki get in a lot of fights too. But y'all only want to fuck with Biggie. Why is that? You hear what Biggie said? She said, I'm always I can't be your friend no more. I'm always the target when I'm your friend. Exactly, Biggie. You finally seen the lights. Finally, Biggie, seen the light. Finally, girl, you finally woke up and smelled the fucking coffee. Congratulations. Your motherfucking ass since last season and probably the season before. I've been telling you that them bitches don't like you. They never liked you, girl. I mean, damn. Rolly don't like you either. Mariah don't like you. They all jealous of you, okay? So, I mean, girl, everything is meant to happen for a reason so you can get away from this girl. I think that you would be way better off being cool with somebody like Ciroc. Ciroc seems like a more genuine person, more of a woman's woman. So if I were you, Biggie, I would just slide with Ciroc and just be cool and cordial with her. She seemed like she would be a better friend. And Biggie, that this bitch bring a lot of trouble. That's them along the way. That's what they do. They bring a lot of trouble around. That's what they do. So now that you know, get the fuck away from her. Because if it wasn't for this TV show, you would have got Shanquella Robinson, okay? When it comes to bitches like Lex and Tink and Tashiki and her friends and all that stuff, they give big Cabo 6 type energy. So these are not the type of bitches that you want to travel with, that you want to trust or anything like that, because they can switch up on you at any point in time. When you get too big for your britches and they feel like you can surpass them, and you know what I'm saying, your trajectory rivals theirs, they will switch up on you at any point in time. And that's what they did. If Tashiki can be cool with Lex, then Biggie can be cool with Ciroc. What you mad for? Because Ciroc beat your ass? Then why don't you go and fight Ciroc then? Why are you mad at her for? This is just stupid. You held her throughout the whole fight where she couldn't defend herself, and then gaslit her like she was just making up shit. Weird. Y'all are weird. Production is in on this. Security's in on this setup, because Mariah in the confessional is like, I had no idea. And then the other bitch come on her confessional, I had no idea. Like, they just set it up perfectly with the confessionals, lining it up perfectly. Time where people over explain how they not trying to set you up, that means they are setting you up. They just trying to make themselves feel better about it. They know that they feel guilty, so they're trying to, like, you know, trying to convince you otherwise, like you didn't see what you see, like you didn't feel what you felt. Like, that's just some straight bullshit. It's a clear motherfucking setup. You heard what she said. They were friends for 24 years, so who you think she gonna slide with? Okay, come on. This Tashiki is not like, hey, Biggie, are you good? You good, sis? Whatever. Woo, woo. You don't hear none of that. It's just like, I didn't set you up. I didn't set you up. Are you dumb? Did she hit you? I didn't see that. I didn't see nothing. Yeah, bitch, the whole point was, that's why you had, look, if it wasn't a setup, why the fuck you didn't sit next to Biggie? You put your friend sitting right next to Biggie on purpose because you knew that was the bitch that was going to fight her. Like, just stop it already. Just stop it. I like Biggie's confessional look, the Coogee vest. That shit is nice. That shit is nice, girl. I get the reference, Coogee, Biggie, yeah. Okay, girl. Biggie, stop explaining and just leave. Stop it before that girl attack you again. These bitches is actresses. They trying to get up on that show. They trying to get on the show like Ciroc. Anyways, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Is it not? Interesting, because her friend is saying, oh, Biggie always getting you to fight, da-da-da. But you guys be talking shit in Tashiki's live streams, from what I've heard, getting her in fights and arguments with castmates, just like with Daisy, with Egypt, like, and she sit back and she let y'all do it. So y'all be getting her to fight for y'all too. Biggie, if you fight for her on camera, at least you getting a check. But you probably been fighting for your friends back home all the time, and they get you in trouble all the time. They are all gaslighting Biggie. They're taking turns gaslighting. Mariah likes to start shit and they be like, I know you ain't trying to blame me. Yes, bitch, you set it up. You were a part of the setup. You were the decoy. And it just seems like they're all making it seem like they're all like gaslighting Biggie as if that's not what they just did. Like, this is just crazy. These are the type of bitches, I don't even understand how these fans like bitches like this. These are the type of bitches that would do the same thing that what happened to Shanquella Robinson. These are the same type of bitches that'll do that. Set you up to get beat up, rape, rob, kill, and some more shit. Okay? Y'all, I don't know how the fuck you like these bitches on this show. Pretty clear, ladies and gentlemen, that Summer and Biggie got set up. And it's all both due to jealousy. Now I wonder how Biggie's family feel. Because I remember when at one point when Biggie and Tashiki and Anna was cool with each other, they had went to Dominican Republic. I think that was Baddies Caribbean. And she introduced Tashiki and Anna to her family. And I could imagine how her family members feel watching this on TV. This scene is kind of dragged out. If I was Biggie, I would have left. Like, y'all got what y'all wanted out this little scene. I'm out, nigga. Bye. I don't know why they're lingering there. Tashiki, her friend, Mariah. I don't know why they lingering there. It's like you guys got what the fuck you wanted. Your plan executed perfectly. You humiliated Biggie. I hope you feel better. You got what you wanted, so just fucking leave already. It's like you bitches half feel bad as Biggie's crying and explaining herself. They kind of like rolling their eyes, like they half-heartedly don't really give a fuck. Like it's kind of like, yeah, well, like you just trying to make yourself feel better about what y'all just did. Lex and Fauna fight for the millionth time, and yeah, it's just pretty much like, I guess the first round we'll have to give it to Lex. I don't know if the hits connected, but it looked pretty dramatic or whatever. The second round, Fauna tries to get her back. They break it up. Then the third time, Fauna did good, decent, like the third time, but she fell. That's the only thing about it. She be falling when she run up sometimes. It's also been rumored that Lex had mace on her hands when she fought Ciroc. So maybe Ciroc should come back and get your ass too, right? I really feel like Fauna just said whatever. Like, yeah, I did that shit. So what? I think she just saying that because she tired of her asking her for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, She popped you in your eye. She got you real good. That's what you really mad about, Lex. Notice Lex don't want nothing else with Ciroc. Everybody just going after easier targets instead of the ones that they should be going after. All right, you guys, this is part 3. Okay, this should be the finale because there's really nothing to this episode right here. It's not that much. Okay, so this is part 3 of episode 9 of the Baddies Chapter 2 USA Psychoanalysis Commentary. All right, so let's see. This is going to be like a little fate analysis as well. Okay, I got it on 0.5. And this is when Lex initially fights Fauna. Again, when it comes to Lex and Tashiki's friend, it just seems to me that the common theme of this episode is that everybody that Ciroc has battled with, nobody's really trying to resolve or continue anything with Ciroc. Nobody's trying to get round 3, round 4, round 5. It's like Ciroc made these bitches do an about face. Okay, she made them do an about face because she basically like redirected them towards going towards weaker opponents and people that they already done fought like 500 million fucking times already. Like, that's what Ciroc's energy brings to this cast. She makes bitches think. She makes bitches pivot. She redirects bitches and make them go after easier opponents so that they can feel better about what happened, so they can soothe their like ego bruise. I really don't see any of these girls spinning the block on Ciroc. I didn't mean to make that shit rhyme, but yeah. They're not trying to spin the block on this girl at all. So they like, let me just go ahead and just fight the same old bitches that I've been fighting. Like, let me just pull some fake ass storyline out of my ass, like about this motherfucking Mace shit. I really think that she's mad because Fauna was the first one. Fauna was the one, she had the cheat code on how to beat Big Vex. And we gonna call her Big Vex or Little Vex, because she's small. So yeah, basically, I think she's bitter about that fight because that fight pretty much showed everybody that there's a way to beat her. You know what I'm saying? Fauna got in that pocket, she started hitting her, and she got her real fucking good. And I think that bruised her ego. Vex, I'm gonna need you to lay off the coke and lay off the heavy drinking because you starting to look old in the face. And as ageist as you are, I bet you by the time you're Camila's age, you're not gonna look as good. You lost your light a long time ago. When you first came on the show, I saw your light. You had a sparkle in your eye and everything. That shit is gone. Ain't nothing but pure black, soulless, dead eyes that she had. Now you can't even see whether Lex is even landing any hits because the camera is strategically placed in a way, and then they have the security guards in the way as well, to where you can't see if she's really landing the hits. Yeah, I can't see anything. Yeah, it's just going over her head and on top of her head. So at this point, Lex is not getting any hits right now. She's literally not getting any hits. It just looks dramatic. Yeah, she's not getting any hits right here. They should have had a way better camera angle, honestly. They should have had a camera over the couch so we could see if it's really, we can see what it's really hitting for. You know what I'm saying? They're always trying to pull all her hair out. Where is Cold Kill at? I see how the security is grabbing her, but she don't even look like she want to shake loose from the security. She just like letting them just walk her away from the scene. Like, bitch, I would expect for you to jump on Lex the way how she fighting on your homegirl, the way how she doing it. But I'm not seeing that. So y'all definitely do pick and choose. Like pressure with this Babe thing. Now, don't get me wrong. Babe has always been a thing that everybody says, but she made it popular on her franchise. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Caribbean American. I'm Belizean, right? So we say Biebs. You know what I'm saying? Biebs, like that, But I just noticed that everybody keep talking like pressure. Y'all don't like her, but y'all keep talking like her. And thank you, Spirit. And then same thing with Summer. Like, they hate to love you and they love to hate you. And that's because the love and the hate be fake as fuck. The third round, Fauna does way more better. She actually gets 2 hits on Lex. Like, the beginning of the third round, they actually hit each other's fist at the same time. And there's a third hit, so that's a total of 3 hits right there. Gets her on her chin or right under her chin and by her chest area. The other punch, it goes right past the girl's shoulder. Lex be fighting real sloppy. Fall because if she didn't fall, she would have Lex would have landed that hit. So she actually fell at the right time because Lex completely missed the hit because she dropped down. Try to kick her, but I think they already moved her out the way just in time. In the third round, Fauna got like four. I'm gonna want to say she got like 4 hits. Yeah. So it calls her Macy. That was actually kind of funny, Lex. Like, okay, all right, girl, you trying at least, you know. That was actually kind of good, I guess. Yo, that security walking with Dolly, he was fine as shit. And she was walking like that was her man. Like, let's just get up on out of here. I'm tired of this shit. Come on, let's go. Slow fucking day in the production office. Because why the fuck is Summer talking to Dolly and Lex again? Why are we having yet another fucking sit down? That's what I'm saying, Tommy. Why are they not done? Like, these bitches is thirsty for a storyline. Lex and Dolly are thirsty for a storyline. Even with Dolly and Ivory fighting, like you could tell it was just a fight just for them to get it over with, but it was a fight more so to keep their name in rotation because they're not really doing anything. They don't have a storyline. Ivory don't have no storyline, Dolly don't have no storyline, Lex don't have no storyline. So they kind of just like rehashing old beef, like seasons old beef, you know, like Tommy said Dolly look cute. Yeah, we know. Dolly is the only one that looks cute out of the two. I mean, Lex, she really can't dress. Like, what the fuck is this shit? These little Daisy Dukes with little ruffles. These little silver shoes. They look like clown shoes, like Ronald McDonald. She like a big goofy ass bitch for real. Dolly actually looking good, like, you know, little 2000s video girl type shit. Like the yellow look really good on her chocolate complexion. She looking good for real. That's why Tommy is only saying that Dolly's looking good because it's the truth. Oh, and she said that that's Summer's favorite color. Okay, I didn't know Summer's favorite color was yellow. So that's very interesting. It just shows how pressed they are. Like they still want to get some type of energy. Like they're thirsty for any kind of exchange with Summer. Tommy is not pressed over Lex. She don't give a fuck about you, girl. Tommy has been here before you, and she gonna be here long after you in this little reality shit, bitch. Okay? Honestly, Dolly and Lex should be glad that Summer is even giving them any type of attention or acknowledgement. Like, she's literally giving you bitches coloring books to scribble in. Like, she has to give you bitches activities because y'all don't know what to do with yourselves without her. Like, Summer has been relatively quiet for the most part, so they're just making up reasons. They really mad because they know they fumbled Summer and they miss her. That's all that is. For Lex fighting Miss Treve, I remember her jumping the pretty Dolly girl with Ivory. So who is she talking about exactly? I like how Tommy checked a little Vex in that scene. She like, I like free kills in this bitch, you know, and that's just her way of telling Lex, you a industry bitch. I'm a in the streets bitch. Okay? Well, now you don't have street credibility. You don't have anything, but you're just something that Zeus created. You're a caricature. Like, she's just a really horrible actress. I don't know. She's so corny. Like, you could tell that Tommy is not taking her little tough girl act any seriously. Like, moment. Exactly. She just being weird. She don't want to fight Ciroc again, but look how she is when it comes to Tommy, Camila, Summer, and everybody else. And little do Dolly knows that Lex is becoming Summer. So soon they gonna have their own issues too. I've already predicted that 2 seasons back that Dolly and Lex, they gonna have their time when they fall out too. Cause now Lex is becoming what Summer was. So eventually that girl will get tired of that shit. Now let's see what's coming up in the next episode. The fight on the bus is a bunch of girls. Oh, it's a bunch of girls jumping on Pressure. Damn. Oh, DTB and Pressure. Then they fight again outside. They fight again in the Sprinter van. So TT and Lex fight each other. Looks pretty decent. Look like Kanaya gets attacked. Or is that Ciroc? Racing? Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Again, still, like, this is just old ass drama. Okay, this is where she spit at her. She picking up rocks trying to throw it at her ass, and then she got Lex running. Oh my God. She knows she probably did too much. She did too much spitting on that girl, so that girl was pissed off. She had Lex running across the damn beach. That's going to be interesting. All right, y'all. Let's see y'all next week.